Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about the Beachin Tactical Baldric Sling, what a Baldric Sling is, what the different options are, and how to potentially use them. Now, I thought that a Baldric Sling was basically, for the most part, something that only I did. I mean, of course, there were some people getting knife slings made of leather or whatever, but I make them, I sell them, I customize them, I specialize them, and I don't see that too often. But recently I realized while going through national parks that they're relatively common. They're not often called a Baldric sling, but you'd see a crappy Chinese made water bottle sling selling for 30, 40, 50 bucks. And I saw a lot of people using them. So a Baldric sling, what is it? A Baldric sling is a sling for carrying your gear that is not a rifle, essentially. A rifle sling is a rifle sling, and a Baldric sling is kind of a sling for anything else. Now, my Baldric slings at Beachin Tactical are adjustable and quick disconnect at the front, all made with mil-spec American sourced parts. I make every sling. Very customizable. The paracord here creates padding, so it makes it more comfortable to carry heavier items. And also you can remove the paracord and still have a useful sling if you need paracord in an emergency situation. So we have, your shorter, more temporary adjustment in the front, and then you have your permanent adjustment in the back here, and you can adjust this down to be as, really small. So it's meant to be versatile to carry a wide range of gear and a wide variety of situations for a wide variety of different sized people. This is the standard Baldric, okay, so webbing with paracord padding here. And what I have here on this Baldric today is a Red Beard Blades Midnight Patriot in a custom sling from Spirit of the Bear Designs. Now, these Baldric slings are, again, relatively universal. They come with American-made duffel clips here that you can use in a lot of different ways. They will fit through an eyelet on a Kydex sheath as long as the spacing is right and you're able to latch it onto there. However, if you do want to carry a knife Baldric style, it is helpful to have a sheath like this that has provisions specifically for that. Now, a more affordable option that I have here that I'll show you is the Baldric Light, and this is just a Baldric sling that does not have the padding, and obviously this sling is lighter weight, easier to stow away, honestly even more adjustable because you don't have padding in the way for your adjustment, so you could adjust this thing all the way down to really small if you needed to. And it is what it is. I actually sell quite a few of these. Here shown, I'm carrying a water bottle. Now, again, what is a Baldric sling for? I've had people say that Baldric slings are stupid and you would never need that in a survival situation, etc., etc. A survival situation depends on your needs, your survival situation, and what you want to carry. But besides that, not everything needs to be about a survival situation. So I think I already said this. If you've ever been in a situation where you are walking and carrying something and you think, man, I wish I wasn't carrying this. That's what a Baldric sling is for. That's the meat and potatoes right there. Now, I did mention that I saw these at national parks, and they're relatively expensive, made in China. Again, this is made by me out of mil-spec, American-sourced components, very compliant, military-grade crap, right? I was at Moab at Arches National Park in August, and it was very hot, and we were going out to one of their iconic arches. It was a longer hike. It's the one that they use for all of their logos, and I don't remember the name of it, which is embarrassing at the moment, but it was hot, and I was carrying a smaller clean canteen bottle, and and everybody was carrying around Baldrics with water bottles, and I was thinking again, man, I wish I didn't have to carry this, or if I didn't have to carry this, I would have brought a bigger bottle. And then I was like, I literally make a product for this. Crazy. Now, when I was at the Grand Tetons and hiking, I was carrying a backpack with stuff in the backpack. So I didn't wear a Baldric for that. And when I was packing for the trip, I didn't think about bringing a Baldric for some reason. But I didn't want to wear the backpack on arches because it was so doggone hot. And so I carried the water bottle. There you go. That's what a Baldric is for. Now, the Baldric Light, not as good if you're carrying a high weight item. If this bottle was filled with all 64 ounces of fluid, a padded Baldric would be a better option. It's carried in a Beachin tactical bottle holder, as you can see here, in Alpenflage. Those are also available on the website. They fit a wide range of bottles, but versatility is the key here. And then we have the Axe Edition, which I'll explain. Now, I've never had these in stock, so most of my stuff on my website is made to order. You pick your colors, you pick what you want, and then I make it, and it takes a little while. These slings are going to be available in stock on the website, and I'm going to work to make Baldrics more available like that. Now, a paid edition on the padded Baldric is the Axe Edition. This is a fairly niche option for a fairly small number of people, and it does take me a good bit of extra time. And so what we have here is I sew extra length, and I give you a strap here. This is adjustable, and you can put it through any of these slots depending on the size of your axe. Obviously, you can shorten this up for different axes as well. But this is an additional option for carrying your axe, but you need a mask for your axe. This is one of my favorite axes, by the way, the Council Tool Pack Axe. This is the 18-inch. You need an axe with an axe mask, like this Council Tool axe mask that has rings on the bottom of it. And so the idea for this was given to me by Craig Roost at Council Tool, and I started developing this idea with him. I'm greatly appreciative of him, and so lo and behold, it works very well. Now, so if you want your axe, you're going to unclip it, okay, and then you're going to open your axe mask and slide your axe out. Very handy for if you are walking around the woods or the homestead with an axe, with axe things to do. But again, a lot of axe masks don't have eyelets at the bottom of the mask and are not necessarily going to work as well. We designed it this way because carrying an axe handle down, in my opinion, is a losing game. So I've actually even seen some tactical axe companies offer sling intended axe masks that are set up the opposite way, and they'll show them being carried handle down. And if you've ever carried an axe handle down, for the most part, it's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. But especially it doesn't really work for your larger axes. And as you can see here, if you wanted to, you could carry a boy's axe very comfortably like this, or whatever. So a handy option. It's a very specific option for a very niche part of the market, but that's kind of what I'm about here. Is I'm making custom gear for people who appreciate handmade custom gear, and because it's hard to find elsewhere. And it's hard to find because it's hard to run a business like this, right? So people don't do it. It's easier to buy 600,000 Baldric slings from China and get distribution deals and sell them at half of MSRP to wholesalers and distributors and get them in every shop on the planet and still make a profit margin of like 400% using slave labor. It's easier to do that than it is to make custom quality gear yourself and sell it to a niche market, and it's going to be more expensive, which means less customers, whatever. This is where we're at with the Baldrics, and like I said, I am going to work hard to keep these in stock and available more often at beachintactical.com, with one caveat, and I will update this in the future if it happens. I may move the Baldric accessories and product line and some of the knife and survival related gear over to my other brand, Exodus Knife and Tool. I've got spider webs in my nose from walking through my property this morning. So annoying. There you go. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I hope that you have a blessed day.